In the grimy alleyway, rain lashes down, blurring the edges of a hidden world where Minette, a mother cat, struggles to shield her kittens. Close-up reveals the depths of Minette's eyes, love battling exhaustion. Her rough tongue offers the only comfort she can give as she licks her kittens protectively. A subtle heartbeat begins, a rhythm of life amidst the storm's fury. We were a family, me and my three kittens. Each day, I ran to find food for them. Dawn breaks on a rain-soaked alleyway, the silence shattered as Minette awakens with a stretch. Her eyes dart to where her kittens slept, a chilling realization washing over her. Two empty spaces stare back at her. Only one kitten remains, nestled against her. But in the morning, two of them had disappeared. Clutching her remaining kitten close, Minette vows, I only have one mission now, to protect him, even if I have to lose everything. To be continued. Alone in the desolate alley, Minette cautiously treads through the shadows, her plaintive meows swallowed by the night. The chilling echo of her own voice is the only response as Minette desperately calls out. I cried their names into the night, but only the echo answered me. Each puddle mirrors the cold, uncaring sky, as Minette's tiny form appears even more vulnerable. Her eyes, wide with fear, search for any sign of solace or safety. Distant barks slice through the night as an unseen threat closes in. Minette, a tiny warrior, shields her sole kitten from the encroaching darkness. Her eyes, wide with fear, scan the shadows as the barking intensifies. Claws extended, she prepares to face a monstrous foe, ready to defend her young one. I was ready to fight, even if it cost me my life. The unseen dog's presence looms large, its barks a deafening prelude to a desperate battle. A desolate alleyway echoes with the mournful cry of the wind. Minette, her frame weakened by hunger, grips her stomach, feeling the sharp pangs of emptiness. The pathetic growl of her empty stomach is a cruel reminder of their plight. Her eyes desperately scan the grim surroundings, searching for any sign of sustenance. A weak mule rises from within Minette's coat, a heartbreaking reminder of her kitten's suffering. Nothing is more cruel than to see your child cry and to have nothing to give. In the gloom of a forgotten alleyway, the distant glow of a house casts long shadows, as the clatter of unseen pots hints at life just beyond. A window creaks open, and a hand appears, discarding a morsel, a lifeline in the darkness. From the depths of the shadows, Minette emerges, her eyes gleaming with wary hunger. A soft mule calls from the darkness, a tiny voice tugging at Minette's heart, a stark reminder of her duty. Torn between fear and the primal instinct to protect, Minette hesitates, her stomach a painful reminder of her desperation. Driven by a mother's love, Minette darts forward, seizing the fish and retreating back into the shadows. Even crumbs can save a life. Under the cloak of a stormy night, rain lashes and winds howl, painting a canvas of chaos and desolation. Huddled in a doorway, Misty shrinks from the cold, her fragile form a silhouette against the storm's fury. The deserted street mirrors the emptiness within her heart, shadows dancing like mocking ghosts around her. A flashback. A woman runs desperately, swallowed by impenetrable darkness, a haunting echo of loss. A sudden noise shatters the silence, and Misty's eyes widen with the raw fear of a trapped animal. Voice trembling, Misty whispers into the storm, My name is Misty, and I have no home. In the dim light of the street, a lone figure sits on the cold pavement, shrouded in mist and uncertainty. Footsteps echo through the night, growing louder as an unknown presence approaches. A man emerges from the mist, holding a box, his gentle smile offering a glimmer of hope. The man's voice breaks the silence. Hello there. Are you all right? Misty's inner voice whispers, filled with fragile hope. What if this is the beginning of a new family? The mist swirls around them, blurring the edges of reality as a potential new beginning flickers into view. Under the dim glow of streetlights, the rain-slicked street reflects a somber scene. In a silent gesture, the man places a cardboard box before Misty, a beacon of hope in the desolate night. Hesitantly, Misty approaches, drawn by a familiar scent that sparks a glimmer of recognition. Trembling, she climbs into the box, her vulnerability palpable as she seeks refuge. The man gently guides her, his large hands offering an unexpected tenderness as Misty whispers, "Maybe I won't sleep outside tonight." To be continued. The shelter is filled with the gentle crackling of a warm fire, shadows dancing on the walls. Misty lies still, a soft blanket enveloping her, a bowl of warm milk beside her. Her eyes are wide, fixed on the darkness, haunted by memories of the streets. I toss and turn, haunted by the uncertainty of the coming day. And if tomorrow he throws me out? To be continued. Sunlight streams into the old house as Misty steps inside, her eyes wide with hopeful anticipation, but the house creaks ominously. The unsettling sound of the house halts her progress, a frown marring her hopeful expression. A large black cat descends the stairs, its green eyes locked onto Misty, its gaze unwavering. The cat approaches, sniffing her leg as Misty wonders, is it a friend or an enemy? To be continued. In the softly lit room, shadows waltz across the walls, mirroring Misty's solitary world. A black cat emerges cautiously from the darkness, its eyes gleaming like distant stars. The cat circles Misty, its low purr a gentle melody in the stillness. In a tender gesture, the cat rubs its head against Misty, a silent offering of affection. Misty's voice fills the room with a newfound hope. I think I have a big brother now. To be continued. Distant thunder rumbles as I lie in bed, lost in the labyrinth of dreams. In my dream, my mother appears in a hazy, indistinct landscape. I call out, "Maman." My voice echoes, swallowed by the vast emptiness. The sense of longing and despair is overwhelming as she remains unresponsive. I awaken abruptly in the darkness, bolting upright in bed as a wave of panic washes over me. The room is enshrouded in shadow, with only the faint moonlight filtering through the window. My heart pounds in my chest, a frantic rhythm against the stillness of the night. A silent, watchful presence manifests as the black cat sits beside me. The cat offers a gentle gesture of comfort, its paw softly touching my arm. I find solace in the cat's silent reassurance, whispering, "Perhaps someone is watching over me." To be continued. Misty awakens in her bedroom, the morning light casting a gentle glow as she stretches languidly. A soft smile graces Misty's lips as she anticipates the familiar sight of her black cat curled at the foot of the bed. The smile vanishes, replaced by a chilling unease as Misty realizes her beloved cat is nowhere to be found. A wave of rising panic fills Misty as she calls out, "Kitty? Kitty, where are you?" Misty erupts into a frenzy of searching, her every move laced with growing desperation as she tears through her home. The curtains offer no solace, the closets whisper only silence. Her breath hitches, a sob threatening to break free. "He's never gone this long before," Misty cries out, her voice cracking under the weight of mounting fear. "Where could he be?" she pleads, her words echoing through the silent house, unanswered. Misty pauses at the threshold, her senses straining to catch the faintest sound. A muffled meow drifts through the air, igniting a spark of hope within her. Her eyes widen, reflecting a surge of renewed determination. Driven by an urgent need, she whispers, "He needs me." The faintest cry confirms her resolve, steeling her for what lies ahead. To be continued. Under the cloak of a light rain, Misty approaches the silent house. An open window casts a shadow of opportunity or danger. A faint meow pierces the night, tugging at Misty's heartstrings and spurring her into action. With a quick, furtive glance, Misty confirms her solitude. The risk weighs heavily as she makes her choice. Like a phantom, Misty slips silently through the open window, disappearing into the unknown. Misty lands silently in the room, her senses immediately drawn to a black cat in desperate need. The cat's cries echo as he lies trapped beneath a heavy wooden plank, his eyes wide with terror. Misty's soft meows attempt to soothe the frightened creature, but the weight is too much for her alone. A man rushes in, his strength swiftly freeing the cat as Misty watches, a triumphant glint in her eyes. This time, I was the one who saved him. To be continued. Under the cloak of night, Misty and another figure struggle through the rain-soaked forest, their silhouettes barely visible against the dark. The relentless rain and howling wind amplify their isolation, each gust a reminder of their vulnerability. Lost and weary, they press on, their every step heavy with exhaustion. A faint light flickers in the distance, a beacon of hope cutting through the oppressive darkness. The light pulses weakly, yet its presence ignites a spark of determination within their hearts. In the heart of the rusted cabin, a man's laughter echoes, warmly embracing Misty and another figure, drawing them into a circle of newfound comfort. I lost a family, but I found another. He gently sets Misty and the other figure down, the crackling fire casting a warm glow around them. Steam rises from the bowls of milk, offered as symbols of nourishment and care. The cabin becomes a sanctuary, where warmth and acceptance bloom, healing old wounds and nurturing new beginnings. To be continued. The shelter glows warmly, a haven against the night. The black cat purrs, a comforting sound in the stillness. Curled beside her, the black cat offers silent companionship, its purrs a gentle melody. Bathed in the fire's soft light, Misty's face is serene, a mask of peace in the quiet sanctuary. She gently strokes the cat, a silent exchange of gratitude filling the small space. Misty's eyes open, gazing upward, a silent thank you offered to the heavens. Because even in the rain, there is always a light. The end. In the dim alleyway, Minette cautiously surveys her surroundings, her small form tense with apprehension. Her matted fur is ruffled by a gentle breeze. A glimmer of hope sparks in Minette's eyes as she spots a slightly open door. With quiet determination, she slips inside, seeking refuge from the biting cold. Inside, Minette pauses, her senses on high alert. A distant slamming door shatters the fragile peace, hinting at dangers yet unseen. In the apartment hallway, Minette's senses sharpen, drawn by the tantalizing scent of cooked meat wafting from a nearby door. The promise of a meal propels Minette forward, her anticipation building with each step. A sudden eruption of fury shatters the calm as a neighbor bursts from a door, his face contorted with rage. Terror seizing her, Minette's voice echoes in the alleyway. Some see us as parasites, not as a family in distress. A violent rainstorm descends, turning the street into a river as the wind screams through the night. Amidst the chaos, Minette huddles under a flimsy cardboard box, her small kitten trembling in her arms. Her face reflects a desperate plea as she shields her only companion from the storm's relentless fury. In a moment of raw vulnerability, Minette whispers, "I had only him left, and I prayed that the night would not take him too." In a desolate alleyway, rain cascades down, painting a somber scene where shadows dance with despair. Minette, matted and shivering, huddles against the cold wall, her tiny kitten seeking warmth by her side. The small boy hesitates at the entrance, his eyes widening as he discovers the vulnerable pair. With gentle care, the boy lays a worn blanket over Minette and her kitten, offering them a haven from the relentless storm. Minette stares, apprehension clouding her gaze, yet she remains still, a subtle shift in her wary heart. For the first time, I wasn't afraid of a human. In the heart of a cozy cabin, soft music intertwines with the warm crackle of a fire. Minette sleeps peacefully, a small kitten nestled at her side, their breaths synchronized in a gentle rhythm. A little boy sits beside Minette, his tender smile illuminated by the firelight as he gently strokes them both. Minette's voice whispers through the night, a poignant reflection on loss and love. I lost 2 children that night, but I found a family. The boy's gentle touch speaks volumes, a silent promise of protection and affection. Hope flickers in the firelight, a symbol of newfound connection and enduring love.